Hey, hi YouTube, how are you? I hope you all guys are doing great. In this video, we are going to see a masterclass on set and dictionary. So we will cover everything about set and dictionary. So we will start with sets basic, where we will be seeing creation and accessing the sets. Then we will be seeing basic operations like add single or multiple elements, whether it is set or dictionary. Then we will see set theory operations, frozen sets, set and dictionary comprehensions. Then we will see the dictionary basics, add, access, delete, how we can view the dictionary, dictionary comprehension, something about counter, how it can be helpful, default dict, order dict, what they are, what is the difference, how, when to use which one. Then some more than five real world coding problem that definitely lots of time it came in an interview. It can be asked for you to an interview, and you can also encounter it while you are working in your development journey. It can be really helpful because I know that dictionary, set, list are really very useful. So it is good thing to know each and everything about set and dictionary. I'm not talking about each and everything, but the important things. It can be very perfect for Python beginners, students who are looking for job or job seekers. Anyone looking up to level up their set and dictionary handling skills will be also they can be take great advantage of it. Okay, so basically all these things I will be covering, and the code that I will be writing will be available in this GitHub repo. Here you can see we already have a Python, some masterclass on Python string function list. So currently I have covered lots of things, but definitely there are more to cover, and I will try to cover each and everything on Python so that it can be free of cost for each of you there who wants to learn Python. And also I'm designing some projects for you maybe. Okay. Then just you can visit my website where you can see lots of already videos are there. It's long videos, so you can go and take advantage of it. There are a lot of interview questions also, and also the concepts. Also, I have a debugging session here so that it can be helpful for you, because a lot of time I have seen the Python developers are using print statement everywhere, which is rubbish. I don't think so. It's a good way to just debug your code to understand the flow and all. So if you want, you can also look at it. Okay, so let's start with the set and dictionary masterclass. So first of all, what actually a set is? Set in Python is an unordered collection of unique elements. It's mutable, but the elements inside must be hashable. So set first is unordered. Okay, this is really important. It is unordered. Then second important point is it only stored unique elements. Third is the elements inside the set should be hashable. Hashable means it should be immutable. Okay, immutable and hashable, you can see, take it as a synonym, which can be hashed. Okay, it is useful when you need uniqueness or fast membership checks. Whenever you have to check something in order of one time, then definitely you should use set, not a list. This is really important, which is missed by even good developers. Okay, so first of all, let's see how we can create a set. Creation of set. So let's create a set. Let's create a set of fruits. So let's add banana. Then I can add apple. Then I can add maybe what I can say. I can add kiwi. Okay. Let me print the set here. So print the element of sets, and I also want to print the type of the type of the fruits. Okay. So here you can see we have a set banana, apple, kiwi, and the type is set. Now I was saying unordered. So see, first I added banana, but here I am getting apple. So this is unordered because the order in which I inserted is different from the order that I am getting. Then unique. So if I add one more, I can say apple. So if it was a list, then we can definitely see two apples in the result. But here you can see only one apple is there. Here if we focus apple, kiwi, banana, so we just have one apple. Okay. And third one was that set are hashable. Okay, because we know that strings are immutable, so we are easily able to insert it into set. But let's suppose I am trying to create a set with a list. So 1 2 3. So inside the you can say inside the set I have added a list. Now let's see whether it will be able to create a set from this list or not. See, unhashable type list. So list is basically mutable, so it is not hashable. So that's why we can't store it like this. But is there no way to store this? No, there is. So what we can do is we can store it in like this set. Okay. So now we will be getting a set. Now see what actually it is happening. We have passed the list into the set. It is not treating it as a list. It is taking an individual elements, because see in this set we are having 1 to 3, not the list of 1 to 3. Okay. So it takes an iterable. So what is iterable? Anything that can be iterated, like list, set, dictionary, all are iterables. To build an unordered collection of unique elements. See here you can see also the examples. Okay. See this type of examples you can see. Okay. So this is about the creation of set. So it should be unordered, it should be unique, it should be hashable. Okay. Set and one more thing that I was talking about, whenever it is useful, whenever you need uniqueness or fast membership checks, set can access elements in order of sorry oh sorry. Huh. Set can access elements in order of one time, since they are using hash tables behind the scene. No need to understand everything about hash table in this course. I'm just telling you, just for your information. Sets are useful data structures. Considering them, using them, we should consider them using when you need to frequently access items from a list of numbers, and set the access of items in O of one time. Like, I recommend thinking about sets before considering using list or tuples the next time you need a data structure. So whenever you need fast membership checks, or you want to look up something very fast, you should consider set over a list or a tuple. Okay, that's simple thing. Whenever you want to see fast membership checks, use set. That's the thumb rule. Okay, because of the time complexity, it is doing in very less time. Okay. Now let's see some basic operations on set. Okay, some basic operations on set. Okay, so we have seen how we can create. Okay, um, how we can create a set. Now let's suppose I want to. I will just take this set only, which is fruits. Okay, or maybe let me just copy it and then let me comment until this part, so that you can also uncomment it and code it. So now I have a set and I want to add something to it. Okay, fruits dot add. Okay, fruits dot add. What should we add? Let's suppose I am adding cherry. Okay, and let me print the fruits. Okay, let me print the fruits. Okay, so see, we added it: cherry, apple, kiwi, and banana. So we added one element into the set also. Okay. Um, can we add multiple items? Yes, we can add multiple items. Okay. I have added cherry. Now let me add some more fruits. So you can use update method, and inside update you can pass a list. Okay. See, we are not adding list to the set because it can't, because it is unhashable. This update will take an iterable and it will store the elements of the iterable. Okay, I think you are getting it. Now orange and pear I want to add. Okay, so now our set should contain banana, apple, kiwi, cherry, orange, pear. Banana, pear, kiwi, apple, cherry, and orange we have till now. Okay, so this is how we can add single element. This is how we can add multiple elements. Okay, can we also remove something? Okay, so there are two things. Okay, let me remove some fruits. Okay, fruits dot remove. Maybe let's try with something that doesn't exist in the set. Okay, first of all, let's try something which exists on set. So I'm removing banana. Okay, now if I will print it in my set, it should not be having banana. So I don't have banana now. Okay, I have removed the banana. um, so now this is my set, which is containing cherry, orange, pear, kiwi and apple. But what if I want to remove something which is not in the set? Okay, let's suppose what not, maybe berry. Okay, I want to remove something which is not in the set. What will happen? It is saying it will give key error that okay, this item doesn't exist. So why you are removing it? Okay, um, but if you want to be on a safe side, what you can do is you can do discard. Okay, discard also do the same, but it doesn't throw an error when the elements is not there. So see, it doesn't removed berry, just it give pear, banana, orange, apple, cherry and kiwi. Okay, it doesn't store, it doesn't remove the berry because berry was not existing. Okay, so we were having with banana, apple, kiwi, apple was two times, so it will just consider one. Cherry, orange, and pear. So we were trying to discard berry, but it was not happening. If I just add here orange, then definitely it will discard it. Okay, see, cherry, banana, pear, apple, kiwi. So this is the very basic difference that can someone can ask you. What is the difference between error, remove and discard? Okay, so remove throws an error if it is not found, but discard doesn't throws an error if it is not found. Okay, then how we can check if something exists in the set or not? Okay, so this is what I was telling, membership check. Okay, membership check. So again, let me take this and let me just comment it out. Okay, so we want to check whether we have um, apple in our set or not. Apple in what is our set name? It's fruits. Okay, see, we have fruits which is having it is a set of a string banana, apple, kiwi, apple. So it will be just containing banana, apple, and kiwi. No two bananas. Okay, because it's unique. Okay, print apple in fruits. Do we have apple in fruits? Yes, we have. So it will give us true. Okay. So this is what membership check was. Whenever there is a membership check, definitely 110% you should use the set, not a list. Okay. Thing I forgot to tell you. I think you might have observed if you have gone through my string and list playlist or the masterclass that we were able to add some values, remove some values. So we can say set is mutable. Okay. If we are able to remove or add something, definitely it's mutable. Okay, that's it. So next we are going to see in the next section we are going to see set theory operations. So let's see what actually set theory operations are. So let me create a new file here. So let me also clear it. Okay, okay. So let's see what actually set theory operations that we are going to look. So let me create two set, 1, 2, 3, 4, and B I want to it as some elements from A like 3 4 maybe. We can take 3 4 and 5 6. So first set operations is union. Okay, so how we can do union? This is how we do union. Union takes the all the elements of both the sets. So what should we get here? All the elements. Okay, so again we will get a set. We will get 1 2 3 4 because in first set there is 1 2 3 4. uh, do the final set will also contain these 3 4? No, because set doesn't contain duplicate value, so it will contain 5 and 6. So this union will contain all the elements of the set. Okay, so this is basically union. Okay, union. Okay, then then we have um, intersection. Okay, and how we do intersection? It's and. Okay, so intersection. Let me just create a space here so that it will be much better for you. It is intersection. Okay, intersection. It takes only the common elements. What are the common elements in both set? Only 3 and 4. So it will just print 3 and 4, nothing else. Okay. Then we have difference. Okay. So if I do A minus B means the difference will be, let me tell you what actually the difference is. Difference means A minus B, it depends upon the order. So elements which are in A but not in B. So elements which are in A but not in B. So 1 is in A but not in B. So 1 will be there. Then 2. 2 is in A but not in B. So 2 will be also there. 3. Is 3 in A but not in B? No. 3 is also in B. 4, it is in A, also in B. So 4 will be not there. Similarly, if I do B minus A, not let just pause this video and tell me what will be the value. Elements which are in B but not in A. So there are only two elements which we have in B but not in A, which is 5 and 6. Now the last one is we have symmetric difference. Okay, so how we write this symmetric difference is A, okay, caps and B. So this is symmetric difference. Okay, just write this symmetric difference. Sorry if I misspelled it. Okay, so symmetric difference is like just remove all the common elements and just take the uncommon elements. Okay, so 3 and 4 are commons, rest all are uncommon. Okay, so it should give 1 2 5 6. Now let's check. So first we got 1 2 3 4 5 6, then we got 3 4, then 1 2, then 5 6, then 1 2 5 6. That's all. So what is union? It takes union of all the elements of the set. Intersection, it just take two. Sorry, intersection, it just takes the common elements. Difference is which is present on left but not on right. Okay, which is present on left but not on right. Then the symmetric difference, it is just opposite of intersection. Okay, intersection was taking just common elements, symmetric difference was just removing the common elements. Okay, that's all. So this was simple about set theory operation. In the next section we are going to see frozen set. Now let's see what actually frozen set is. So let me just create a py file for frozen sets. Okay, so let me just clear it. So frozen set is a immutable set. Till now set were mutable, but what if we want to make this set immutable? So that maybe there can be a business situation or in your coding problem you want to see that whenever you are creating a set you don't want to modify it after the creation, so it becomes hashable, so it can be used as a dictionary key or inside another set also. So whenever you want to make your set hashable or immutable, you should use frozen set. So let's suppose let me name it as frozen set, and you can just use frozen set. It's already available, you don't have to import anything. So 1 2 3. Okay, we have created a frozen set of list 1 2 3. Okay, not list, it's basically it's just a set which will be containing 1 2 3. So if you see we are getting 1 2 3. Okay, it may be a bit confusing for you. So see, frozen set 1 2 3, we have a frozen set 1 2 3. Okay, simple. Now let's suppose in frozen set I want to add something. Okay, frozen set I want to add something. Let's suppose I want to add 4. Will I be able to do it? No, because frozen set is immutable. Frozen set attributes no object has no attribute add. Okay, because it is immutable. Now see, this is a way to make your set immutable. This is really a good interview question. Also, wherever you get this frozen, okay, words, it froze the content. And in if you will explore about data classes also, there we add a decorator as frozen is equals to true, means the thing, the data class, when the object of that data class is created, it can't be modified. Similarly, when the object of the set, which is fs, has been created, it can't be modified later. Okay, so this was about frozen set. That's it. So in the next section we are going to see about set comprehension. So let me just clear all the open editors. Okay, so let me just clear all the open editors. Now we will explore about set comprehension. Okay, set comprehension. So set comprehension, let me create a new file. Similar to, see, it is very similar to list comprehension. If you haven't studied about list comprehension, please look at it. Okay, because I have spent a lot of time in list comprehension. It is just same as set comprehension. Nothing will change, not even the syntax. Okay, so let's suppose we want to calculate a square of numbers from 0 to 5. Okay, what we can do? Similarly, the way we do it in list, we will do all the things similar. In list we have to do this, but in set we have to do this. That's all. Okay, So what we generally do in comprehension list or set comprehension. First is the operation. Which operation we want to perform? Operation is square. Okay, but what is x? So now we will write the iterables or the iteration or the expression that we want to do for x in range 5. So what we have to do, you have to iterate over x till range 5 means from 0 to 5, and every time you have to do x square and store it into a set. See, this is very, very similar to list. Okay. So if I do it, I will get 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. Okay. So this is the only change between set and list comprehension. If I do this, sorry, if I do this, it becomes list comprehension. Nothing else. See, this is the only difference that's why I don't want to waste your time if you have already understood list comprehension. Just it's very, very simple. Okay. Now we what we can do is okay. I think we have seen lots of things on set. This much is enough. First thumb rule is it is unordered, it is unique, it is hashable. Very, very important. And the most important thing that will sign you in an interview, that whenever we are going to have a fast membership check, because let's suppose you are having 1000 data and you want to have a fast membership check, and your interviewer is telling you either you can use list, a tuple, or set, then in that case the selection of data structure should be set, because it uses hash table in behind, and you can access the elements in order of one time. This is the important part of clean coding also, that in your day-to-day journey also, whenever you have to do fast membership check, you definitely go with set, because it accesses the elements in order of one time because of hash tables. We are going to solve a basic question on set. Basically, most of the times only this type of applications of set we generally see in the daily life and in coding also, that fast membership check and whenever you have to store unique elements or a lookup kind of thing. Okay, so I have created a file of set questions. So let me create a list of names. Let me call it as John, then Ram, then Shyam, and then we are repeating Ram again, and we are also repeating John again. Okay. Now, if I want to store just the unique names, so what I can do, I can store it into a list. Sorry, it into a set. So set of names. If I print unique names, so I should get just the unique names. Here you can see we are getting. Let me just clear it once. So here you can see we are getting Ram, Shyam, and John. Okay. Uh, but this is basically a set. If you want to convert it into list, you can just do a typecast. So just whatever set we are getting, we are going to convert it into list. So now we are getting only the unique names, which is Sham, John, and Ram. So this is what set is. We have seen a lot of things. Intro, where we have seen characteristics of set, which is hashable, unique elements, unordered, and immutable. How we can make the set mutable using Trojan set, basic operations, set theory operations, set comprehension, how we can remove duplicates from a set, kind of thing. Okay, so that's it. In the next section, we are going to see about dictionaries. In this section, we are going to see about dictionary. So in previous section, we have seen about set. Similarly, we are going to see about dictionary. So let me create a module. Dict, can name it as intro. Okay, so basically what actually a dictionary is a key value pair collection. Key must be hashable. Hashable means it should be immutable. Okay, so string can be keys. Okay. It is get great for fast lookups. Okay, so how actually a dictionary looks like. Okay, um, so it's a key value pair collection. So let's suppose we have user data. Okay, and this is how we create a dictionary. So the key should be hashable. Generally, we keep the keys as string. So what is name? Name is Alice, and maybe is her age, 30, 23 maybe. Okay, um, or maybe we can a favorite items. So it can also contain list. So favorite items can be toy, uh, dog, or maybe something as laptop. Okay. So this is how we create a dictionary. It is just a key value pair. If you want to print it, let's just do like this, print. And let me also show you what is the type of this user data. Okay, a mistake here. Okay, so let's just give it a run and let's see. Let me just clear it. Okay, the name is Alice, age is 23, favorite items is this, and we have class as dictionary. Okay, this was just basic how we can create a dictionary. Now, let's see how we can add or access some elements. Okay, so it's very simple. If you want to add something, okay, let's suppose I want to add something in this user data. Okay, so let me just copy it and make it as a comment. Okay, so we want to add something. How you can add? Let's suppose I want to add the city. So user data, just add like this city, and maybe I can make it as Raipur. So now user is living in Raipur. So if I print user data, okay, so if I just print it, you will see. Now the dictionary has been modified. There is another key which is city and it is Raipur. So we added a key. Now let's suppose we want to delete it. Okay, I added a city. Now I want to delete it. So how I can delete it? Okay, or maybe this is how we added a key. Now let's suppose we want to access the user age. Okay, so how you can access it? I want to also print it while I'm accessing it. So user data, just add the key name. Key name is age. So if I just print it, first of all, we got the user data and then we got the user age, which is 23. So this is how we add and access the elements. Now, how we can delete the elements? Okay. So for now, let me just again comment it out and I can say delete the elements. Okay, delete the elements. Okay, so this is the user data we are going to use, and let's suppose we want to delete the age. Okay, maybe let me add this also. This will be really good thing that we are increasing our dictionary. So city, our city will be type. Okay, cool. It's not should be equal to, it should be colon. And let's suppose I want to delete the age. How I can delete the age? Person, sorry, not person, it's the data. User data dot, I can say we need to remove it. So pop the age. Okay. So see, d dot pop dictionary, it gives a value. Okay. It removes a specified key and return a corresponding value. So pop basically returns a thing. Okay. So if I store it, here as age. So this will remove and it will also give what is removed. So if I just print the dictionary first, user data, and I also want to print what is removed. So we have removed the age. So the new dictionary should not contain age and we should also get a age separate. Okay. So this is a dictionary. Okay, and which is not containing city sorry age now, but we have also got the age. Okay, but this is one way of removing it. Okay, is there any other way to remove? Definitely there is. Okay, this is one of the way. I can also do like this user data, sorry, not user data, I can delete user data. I can say we can remove age. Okay, so now this will not return something. Okay, it will just delete. Okay, this will not return something. Okay, so if I just remove it, see, again age is gone, but it will not return what is removed. See here in pop it was returning what has been removed. Okay, now is there any other way to remove? Yes, there is. Okay, so age is equals to user data dot pop item. Okay, so pop items basically it returns the uh, last inserted. Okay, So let's see. The last inserted was city. So it removed city. Okay, city. So last inserted was city because initially we had a dictionary as name, age, favorite items, then we added city. So pop item will return the, it will remove and return the last inserted elements. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so in this section we have seen how we can delete the elements, different way to delete the elements. You should know the difference because sometimes you have to use pop directly, sometimes you have to use pop item, sometimes you have to use delete. It depends upon uh, wherever you are using. Then how we can add or access elements, how we can define the dictionary. Okay, so in the next section we are going to see some kind of dictionary views and dictionary comprehension. So in this section we are going to see dictionary views and comprehension, as I'm including in the same section because both are very similar to list and set comprehension. Let me clear it. If you're hearing some background noise, please bear with me because I have some parrots and they are making. Okay. So dictionary views. Okay. So dict views. How we can look up to a dictionary, how we can see what is in dictionary and all. So let me just take it, and because we are going to use this, reuse this user data. So we have third in the dictionary. Now, if you want to see all the keys of the dictionary, so what you can do is simple. You print user data dot keys. It will give you all the keys. Okay, what are the keys? On the left hand side, name, age, and favorite items are the key. So you got dict keys as a tuple, name, age, and whatnot. Okay, you can also print the type of it. Sorry, you can also type of it. Okay, so it is a dict key is basically a type. Okay, so we got the keys. Now, if you want to print all the values, so it's again simple user data dot values. Okay, it's just like a English. Okay, nothing else. Okay, Python is whole English because the easiest language which can be created after Python will be English only. Okay, so first user data dot items. So this is one. So first one is for keys. Second one is for all the values. So what is keys? Name, age, favorite items are the keys. What are all the values? L is 30, 23, and then the list is values. And what are the items? Item will give you both. It will give you the key as well as value. See, first we got all the keys, name, age, favorite item. Then we got all the values. Then we got both. Okay, as a tuple. So first tuple will be containing name and its value. Second tuple will be containing age, its keys and its value. Third tuple will be containing favorite items and dog items. Okay, so this is how dict views work. Okay, mostly how we use it. This is really important. That whenever we have to print the keys and values and we have to perform some operations. Okay, so how we do it? So for loop for key and value we are getting in user data dot items. Okay, so every time item will give you a tuple, and tuple lecture we have seen that this is how we do unpacking. So first of first it will give me name and alias. So name will be moved to key, and the second value of tuple will fall under the value. Okay, so if I do like this, print uh, let me write xxx and print first print the key, and then maybe what we can do instead of xxx, what we can do, we can write something valuable. Okay, what we can do, let's create a f string. Key is, what is key? So key is this. If you don't know about f string, please go through my uh, string masterclass. It's very common in modern Python. Okay, so now we should see. First, we went to user data.items. If it gave me three different tuples. First tuple was this, second one was this, and third one was this. The name, the first tuple, name will be going to key and it printed. So key is name and value is Alice. Then in the second tuple, this was the second tuple, age and 23. So age went to key and 23 went into the value. So it printed key is age and value is 23. Then same for the third. So this is how, this is generally most of the time we use how whenever we have to iterate over the key, iterate over the dictionary. If you want just keys, what you can do, just you can do like this for key in user dot keys. If you just want values, you can do for value in user data dot values. Okay, it's simple, but generally we deal with both. Okay, so this was about how we view the dictionary. Now let's see what is dictionary comprehension. It's very similar. If I can just copy it, even it will work. If you see in set comprehension, this was the thing. If I just copy this, okay. If I just copy this, okay. So let me just comment out all this thing, okay. So let me write it as dict comprehension, okay. And just let me just copy it, okay. Square. Now if I run this, okay, let me first show it how it looks like. Okay, basically it was about set, so we got like this, but we want to store something like this. Okay, so I want to store something like this. Sorry, I think I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Okay, if I want to store something like this, okay, the square of 0 is 0, the square of 1 is 1, the square of 2 is 2, and so on. Okay, if I want to store something like this, how I can do it? So I can just add x as this. Simple. Okay, simple. So now it will create a dictionary. So first of all, this will be the expression for x. Initially x is 0 and it is in range. Basically we move from 0 to 5 in the range. Okay, so for 0 it will add 0 and the square of it, 0 square, so it will be 0. Then we will got 1, so the value of x will be 1 and the square will be also 1. The next time we will get the value of x is 2 and the square will be, sorry, not 2, it will be 4. Okay, so this is the way where we do dictionary comprehension. So see, we are getting this 0 0 1 1 2 4 3 9 4 6. The key are the numbers and the values are the respective square values. Okay, simple. So that's it about views and dictionary comprehension. In the next section, we are going to see about counters. Okay, so let's see about counters. So let me just rename it. We are at eighth section, dict counters. Okay, so also let me just erase it. Okay, so counter is basically subclass of dictionary. It's an order collection where elements are stored as dictionary keys and their tallies are stored as values. This is one of the most efficient ways to count the number of values. Counter has multiple useful methods, most common, and there are tons of other. As the name suggests, it returns the most common element. Okay, but the heavy use that we do is to make a map. Okay, let's suppose, let me give an example, it you will understand it better. Okay, if I have names is equals to I have maybe a list. Okay, like Ram, I have Sham, I have John, I have Reena, I have Raja. Okay, I have again Ram, I have again Reena. Okay, now this is the case where most of the time we face it. Okay, this also can be a good question also. Okay, so you have to find the frequency map, like how many times Ram is repeating. So Ram is repeating 2 times. How many times Shyam is repeating it 1 time. John is repeating 1 time, Reena is repeating 2 times, and Raja is repeating just 1 time. So we want a dictionary or a map, a frequency map, which shows the occurrence of each key. Okay, so you can also do it using for loop. Okay, you have to just how we can do it with for loop, I can show you somewhere in the uh, when we will solve some DSA questions. But is there any easier way? Yeah, there is. So what we can do is from collections, sorry, from collections you can import the counter. Okay, so this counter basically helps with this. And can you tell this in an interview? Yes, because you don't have to install something. It is pre-built, so you should have a knowledge of it. Okay, so let's suppose I name lookup lookup dictionary, and I add counter, and inside the counter, if I just pass this, okay, names, and just print it, names lookup dictionary. So now it will create a map for me. See, it gave me a counter object where we have a dictionary for Ram is occurring two times, Reena is two times, Sham is one, John is one, and Raja is one. So you can also do it using for loop, which we will see in the questions. But this is also concept which you should know. Okay, so this was just a basic about counter. Okay, um, it really helps. Okay, so in this section we are going to see about default dictionary and order dictionary to understand what is the difference between default dictionary and order dictionary, so that it can be helpful. So a default dictionary works like a dictionary because it is a subclass of dictionary. A default dictionary is initialized with function default factory, which takes no argument and provides the default value for a non-existent key. Okay, a default key does not raise a key error like unlike the normal dictionary. Any key that does not exist gives the value returned by the default factory. Okay, so let me just go through an example and you will understand it very easily. Okay, so we have a dictionary like this. So here we are. Okay, and now let's suppose I want to print something which doesn't exist in the dictionary. If the key doesn't exist in the dictionary, let's suppose I want to print the address, and we know that address doesn't exist because in this dictionary we have name, age, and favorite items, but there is no address. So it should give a key error. Okay, so it is giving a key error. Now, what actually default dict does this. If we have already a dictionary here, how we can convert it into a default dict? First of all, definitely we have to import it from again it's basically a subclass of dict, so we have to import from sub collections, and there is a default dict. Okay, so if you have to convert this dictionary into a default dictionary, okay, I don't want to print it now. So this user data, I want to convert it into a default dict. So what I can do is I can name anything dd, let's suppose, and default dict. In default dict, basically it takes two things. Okay, it create new empty dictionary mapping, new dictionary initialize for mapping objects, key and value. Okay, and if you see what it takes is this is what it takes. It takes iterable and a dictionary, I think, iterable and dictionary. So what we can do, a callable, I guess. Okay, so it takes int, and then it will we have to pass the dictionary, which we already have user data. Okay, so we are passing a callable which is int. So if a key doesn't exist, it can return any kind of int. Okay, so if I just now do this dd address. Okay, so initially we were getting some error for this. Now what I got is 0. Okay. If I just add one more, let's suppose instead of address I am going to add number. Okay. So it should give me an integer which is again 0. Okay. It can give any kind of integer with just a you can say a callable. Okay, if I don't want to get 0 or maybe instead I want to get 5, so we can also get it like this. Okay, so this is basically a callable, so we are passing a function kind of. Okay, so this is what default dict does. Okay, generally in modern world we don't use it, but it's good to have a knowledge of it. Okay, currently what we do is in projects we never access like this. Okay, in brackets, what we do, let me tell you, dot get. Okay, dot get and the key. So now if we don't have a key as address, it will not throw an error. It will give us none. So this is what default dict is also doing. So this is the same thing which we do. This is how we access generally. Okay, this is the most uh, safest way I can say, or the most followed way in the industry to access some elements from the key. Not this one. This we can do if we have already sanitized the input and we know that this key will be always there. Okay, then we can do it. But generally we do this for a safety check. Okay. Um, then we have order dict. Okay, ordered dict. So order dict is basically, I have told you that dictionary are unordered. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so if I just take this and let me just print it. So if I just print this user data, so I've inserted in order name, age, and favorite items. Okay, so name, age, and favorite items. So there can be chances that this is unordered. Okay, so you might be saying that okay, I'm not getting unordered, it is ordered. Why? Because in I'm using, I guess I'm using a different version of Python. Python version, I guess I'm using 3.12. So in Python 3.6 and more, dictionary also has this feature where dictionary is by default ordered by the insertion order. So we inserted first name, then age, and favorite items. Initially, it was not there. So order dict was used by if you are using a Python version before 3.6, when you want the keys in a specific order. Okay, a dict doesn't give you particular order. Give you the order as insertion order, which is order dict's main feature. So initially, when I can't show you because I'm using Python 3.12. If and I guess everyone use more than Python 3.6. I guess. Okay, if someone is using older Python before 3.6, then there is a huge advantage of order dict because the dict was not mentioning or not maintaining that order. So that's why we converted the dictionary into an order dict so that the dictionary should be in order as the insertion order. Okay, so it was also same. Okay, so you have to import it from collection import order dict, and then you have to create similarly like you can do user data is equals to order dict, and you can insert some data. Okay, and when you print it, it should be in order only. But basically we are in Python 3.12, and most of the time in projects also you might be seeing 3.9, 3.8 Python. So it always greater than 3.6, so this is never going to be a problem. But you should know it that default dict is there, uh, which you can import like this, and basically it does something like if you get if a key that doesn't exist, it gets the value returned by the default factory. That's all. This is also replaced by this. This is if you do like this, then if I just make a comment here, okay. So if I do like this, okay. So what I'm saying, get this. If you don't get it, just print zero. Okay. So see, I'm getting zero. Okay. So this default dict is also done like this, and order dict doesn't exist anymore. But you should know what default dict and order dict is. Both are the subclass of dictionary. Default dict is used to safeguard if a key doesn't exist, it should not throw error. So, but this is the alternative. This is the alternative which is heavily used in the industry. Second is order dict. So it existed before Python 3.6 because the dictionary was not maintaining an order as we inserted the elements. It was not mentioning the insertion order. So that's why order dict came into the picture. But now it doesn't matter. Okay, but you should know it. Okay, so that's it about dictionary, which was really important, which was about we saw like a intro, adding and accessing element, delete item, dictionary views, dictionary comprehensions, counter, very important one, and also old topic which was default dict and order dict, and what is the difference between default dict and order dict. Okay, that's all. Now we are in the next section. We are going to solve around 4 to 5 questions that is really important for your interview. In this section, we are going to solve some questions regarding dictionary. That is definitely it can come in your interview. It can give you a basic understanding or a strong confidence that whether you have understood this dictionary topic correctly or not. Okay, so the first question is you will be given a string and you have to count how many times each word appears. So the text is like apple, banana, orange, apple, banana, apple, orange, apple, banana, and apple. So you have to basically return or you have to give a frequency mapping. So apple is appearing 2 times, 3 times, banana is occurring 2 times, and orange is occurring 1 time. This is the whole question. Okay. So please give it a try, and once you are done with it, or if you are not able to solve it, just come and see what is my solution. Okay. So I hope you have tried this question. So let me just switch over the whiteboard to show you how you can solve this question. Okay. So let's suppose we have a text. Okay. So in text we have a list. Okay. First one is apple. Then we have, let's suppose we have banana. Then we have again apple. Then we have orange, and we have again a banana, and we have again a apple. Okay. So what should be the answer to it? So the answer should be uh, we should get something like, sorry. So apple is occurring three times. So the final answer should be look like this. So for apple, it should be three because apple is three times. For mm, banana, it should be two times because banana is occurring two times. Then for orange, it is occurring one time. This should be our final. So how we can do it? First of all, the thing that you might be observing also that uh, this is not a list. Okay, in input, this takes it a string. So first of all, we have to convert it into a list. So it's super simple how we can convert it into list. If you have followed my string masterclass, it's very simple. So text dot split. So this will give a list of words which are in the string. Okay. So it will give us a list of all the words that are in the string. Why we are converting it into list? Because we want to play over the word, not the whole text. Okay. So because text is in string, so if you iterate over the string, you will get character by character. But we don't want it. We want word. We have to iterate over the words, not the string, not the characters. So we got the word. So what we are planning to do is, let me just erase it. I think now you have understood what the question is. So let's suppose we went to the first word. Okay, initially we will keep our dictionaries empty. We will see in our dictionary, do we have apple? No, we don't have apple. So we will add apple as one because this is the first time we are seeing apple. Okay, cool. Then we will move to banana. Do we have banana in the dictionary? No, we don't have banana in the dictionary. So we will again update the same dictionary. Okay. So this dictionary is now gone. We are with this dictionary. So now we will update this dictionary. How we are going to update it? We will add a new key, banana, and we will add one because this is the first time we are seeing it. Now again we move to apple. Do we have apple in the dictionary? Yeah. So should we add a new key? No, because dictionary doesn't allow duplicate key, and we have to increase the count. So now apple will become two. Sorry, just to make it a bit clear. So now the dictionary will become like this. Now we went to orange. Do we have orange in our dictionary? No, we don't have orange in the dictionary. So we will add another key and it is occurring for the first time. So we will add as one. Now coming to banana. Do we have banana in the dictionary? Yes, we have. So we will update it. Now the number will become two. Apple. Do we have apple in the dictionary? Yeah, we have apple. So we will update it. So we will get the old value and we will update it. It will become three. So now this will be the final answer. Okay. So it's very simple. Let's see how we can do it in code. So we want a dictionary, an empty dictionary. We have to iterate over the word. So word in words. So I think you would be knowing for loop and all. Okay. So first of all, we get the old value. Okay. Or I can say old frequency. How we can get the old frequency? It's simple. Uh, Press dictionary and we will pass the word. Is this the right way? No. Because if the list is empty, if the dictionary is empty, then it will throw an error. We don't have a word like this. Okay, if I do like this, it should definitely throw an error because see, word is not there because initially your dictionary is empty. So that's why I told you. Another way, if you remember it, press dot get. Get word. Get this key. Okay, and if you don't find this key, just return me zero. That okay, I don't have this. Okay, so for the first time if you see apple, thus it will check what it will give. Sorry, it should be get. Okay, what it will provide us is it will provide us zero because it will search for the word in the dictionary. We don't have a key as word, it is empty, so it will give me zero. Okay, if it if there was a uh, um, if there was a key as apple, okay, let's suppose at some instance our dictionary became like this, res sorry, res is equals to apple as one. Let's suppose at first, after the first iteration, this is how our dictionary will look like. So now if you do this, it will not give us zero, it will give us the value of that word, which is one. Okay, I think you have understood this. Okay, so if we have a key, it will return its value. If we don't have, it will return a zero. Okay, and every time we have to increase, just add one. Okay, so we have to again store it. Res word, this will be our key, and we are basically inserting in the dictionary. This is the insert operation, and we have to add old frequency plus 1. Okay, and at the end, if I print the res, so this is how it will look like. See, apple 1, banana 1, orange 1. uh, uh, res word old frequency, we are getting the old frequency of that word. Oh, sorry, this should be a variable. Okay, this is the word. Okay, that's why we are getting it. Okay, it should not be in the uh, as it should not be as a string. Okay, see, now we are getting it apple 3, banana 2, orange 1. Okay, these all are the errors which you will also face when you will code. Okay, that's why I'm not editing in all this. So this is how it will look like. If I think you might have understood till now, I think let me explain it again, just for a sec. Okay, so initially we were having a empty dictionary. Okay, so initially we had an empty dictionary. Now word in words and old frequency. Okay, so if you search for this one, because in the iteration this will be the first one. Okay, so if you do res dot get apple, you will get nothing. So the old frequency will become 0. Okay, old frequency will become 0. Now we have to store it. So res word, first word is apple. So what we are going to do is res apple, as we got 0. So 0 plus 1, it is 1. So now the dictionary will become something like this. Apple 0. Okay, sorry, not zeros, not 0. We are doing 0, the old frequency plus 1. So it will become 1. Okay, now we do the same thing for banana. For banana also we will calculate the old frequency. Res dot get banana. Banana is not in the dictionary because we have only apple in the dictionary. So it will give us 0. Old frequency will be 0. Again, what we are going to do? What is the current word? It is banana. So banana is equals to old frequency plus 1. Old frequency is 0 only. So we will get 1 and we will insert it here. So now it will become something like this. Banana 1. Okay. Now we again came to apple. So we will calculate the old frequency. Res dot get that word is banana here. So banana is not in the dictionary, so it will give us 0. Okay, sorry. So if you see the dictionary, we have banana. So it will not give us 0, it will give us the value of it, which is 1. So old frequency will become 1 now. Okay, for the apple, because just make it clear. So currently we have apple, we are on the iteration of apple, and we are checking old frequency is equal to res dot get apple. If apple as a key exists, we will get its value, otherwise 0. So this is our current dictionary. Okay, this is our current dictionary. Do we have apple in it? Yes. What is its value? 1. So old frequency will become 1. So now what we are going to do in the next line is res apple is equals to old frequency is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So we will store it here. Okay, so it will become not a new key. We will update this because whenever we do this, it updates the old key, because key can't be duplicate, and so on. And when you will iterate over and over again, so it will become this dictionary. Okay, so if you haven't understood, please give it a try. Try to solve it on your own. Definitely you will be able to solve it. Okay, so this was one of the questions. So now let's move to the next question. The next question will be, you have to swap keys and values. Okay, keys and values. So sorry, swap keys and values. First of all, let me explain you the question and then you can go and try it on your own. Okay, so let's take a data. Okay, data equals to, we are taking a dictionary. How our dictionary will look like? It is a 1, the value is 1. We have b, and the value is 2, and we have c, the value is 3. I think I forgot a comma. Okay, so this is our dictionary. This is how our dictionary looks like. Okay, so what we want is, so let me draw it here also, it will be helpful. So we have data, and the dictionary is containing, it's for a it's 1, for b it's 2, for c it's 3. So what we want is, we want to swap the keys and values. So now the dictionary should become 1A, um, 2B, and 3C. Okay, so we have to swap the elements. Okay, swap the keys and values. Okay, so how we can do it? Just give it a try and then we can solve it. So I think you have tried it. Now how it will look like. Okay, so basically we have to swap the key and values so we can use dictionary comprehension. Okay, so swapped, let me call it like this. So we will iterate, we will get key and value, but we will exchange it. So now the new will become value and key. Okay, for how we get key and value, we have seen key value in dictionary.items. So data.items. Simple. So see how one line resolution can help a lot. Okay. So I selected this question just to show you whether you have understood the dictionary comprehension or not. Okay. So you can also do it by just create a dictionary, then iterate over it using for loop, and then in the dictionary just put value and key. But this is also one of the way. Okay. See, 1A, 2B, 3C, we got it. Okay. Simple. Okay. Is there any other way? I think most of the people don't understand dictionary comprehension. Yeah, there is. Okay, swapped. If I create something like this, okay. So for key, we need two things: key and value. In dictionary.items, dictionary is our dictionary is data. So data.items. Let me just shorter. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to in swapped we have to add it. So now value will become the key and the key will become the value. This is also one of the way. So if I just run it, I got the same thing. But you can also do it using dictionary comprehension. Okay, it totally depends upon you. Okay, if you know dictionary comprehension, if you are okay with it, you can also do this. It shows a better skill of yours. Okay. Now the next question is merge two dictionaries into one if a key exists in both. Okay, so let me write this question. Um, merge two dictionaries into one if a key exists in both, add their values. Okay, so let's suppose we have a dict1 and it is like we have apple as tree and we have ban- banana and banana as let's suppose 5, and similarly we have another dict which is dict2. We have banana as 2 and let's suppose we have orange as 4. Okay, now we have to combine this and create a single dictionary, but if a key exists in both, like banana is appearing in both, so we should add it. So what should be our result? The result should be apple. Apple is only in the first dictionary, but we have to include it, so apple is only 3. Then about banana, banana it exists in the first as well as in second. So if in the first the value was 5, in the second the value is 2, so it should add up and become 7. Now orange exists in the only in the last one, so we can just add it as orange is equals to 4. Simple. So this should be our answer. So please go and have a look at it question, try to solve it, and if you are able to solve it, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so I hope you have tried this question. If you haven't able to solve this question, let me explain you how we can do it. Okay, so let me go to this one. Okay, so it's simple. What we can do is, mm, let me take the test case first. So we have apple. Apple is 3. We have banana, which is let's suppose 5, and then we have banana and its value is 2. We have orange, its value is 4. We have to combine it. So let's suppose we took a resultant string, dictionary. We copied the first one. Okay, we will just copy it. So now the new dictionary will become same as it is. So the new dictionary will become as like this: apple 3, banana 5. Now we'll iterate over the second dictionary, okay, over the keys. So keys and values. So we got for the first, okay, the key is banana. Does this key exist here? Okay, does this key exist here? Yes, the key exists here, banana. So we will add the values. We will update this value with this value and we will add it. So it will become 7. Orange. Does orange exist here? No, orange doesn't exist here. So we will just insert it. So we will just directly add it. Orange is equals to 4. Simple. So now we will get the final answer. Okay. So let's code it. How we can code it. Okay. So just create a resultant uh, dictionary and we have to copy it. So what we can do is dict1 dot copy. Okay. We have copied it. Okay. Now we have to find the key and value. Key and value for not for in dict2 because we have to iterate over dict2. Okay, dict2 dot items. Okay, so we have to check whether the key exists in the dictionary or not. Okay, if it doesn't exist, we will just add the value. Okay, um, if you have understood this one, okay, I guess here I haven't taught you one thing. Um, Let me also talk it about the approach in this question. Okay, so if key in, do we have that key in dict2? Do we have it? If we have, let's suppose we don't have, let's suppose first is the case that the key is not in, the key that we are getting is not in result. Okay, so first of all we copied the result, so this result will be containing this dictionary, which is this one. Now we are iterating over dict2. So for the orange, do we have orange in the dict in the this one resultant dictionary? No, we don't have. So we'll just add it as it is. Okay, so what we can do is res key add its value. Okay, simple. And the second case will be that key already exists. So if you see this banana and if you see this res is basically copy of dict1. So dict1 already contains banana, which is 5. So res will also contain banana, which is 5. So now the key banana is already existing. So we have to add it. Okay. So we have to get the old value and add the new value. Okay. So what we can do is else. Okay. So res key, the key will be same, but first of all we will get the old value. Res dot get the, give me the old value. Okay. Give me the old value of that key, and then plus the current value. This is the current value and this will be the old value. Okay, because once we reach to the banana, okay, please dry run it. Okay, so if you reach, first of all this was orange, so orange was not in the rest, so we added it. Okay, so we added in the this one, the if statement. Okay, so we added orange. Okay, orange as, what was the value of orange? 4. Okay, but now when we got banana, we see that, okay, key, is this key already in res? Okay, sorry, I made a mistake here, and this should be not in. Okay, so first one is, if key is not in res, then directly we are adding it. Okay, directly we are adding it into the dictionary. But let's suppose key is in res. Okay, means key is already there, like banana is already in the res. Then what we have to do, we have to first extract this value. So we extracted it here, then we added the new value, which was 2. So this will become 7. Okay, so now if I just print this res, I should get this. Okay, see, res dot copy, unbound method dict dot copy needs an argument. So dict1 dot, what happened? Okay, sorry, dict1. Okay, it is dict1. Okay, so we got apple 3, banana 7, and orange 4. Okay, this is this only a way? No, this is not a good way. You can also do like this: res key equals to, first try to find it. Okay, whether it exists or not. Okay, so what we can do is res dot get, try to find that key. If you get it, good, otherwise return 0, and then return, just add the value. This is also a shorthand. Okay, this is also you can apply in the first question. Okay, what we are doing, so it is sure that we have to add this res key. Okay, if let's suppose there is a dictionary which is having a key, okay, and its value, and again if you are trying to add a key, it will allow you. It will not add duplicates, but it will not also throw error. So we can do it. Res key is equal to res dot get. Give me the old value. If you don't have, just give me zero. Because initially, if you see this, okay, when you copied it, our dictionary became like this: apple 3, banana 7. Sorry, apple 3, banana 5. Okay, apple 3, banana 5. Now res dot get the key. So we are at orange because we are iterating in dict2 items. So we got orange. Res dot get orange. Orange has nothing here in the second in the rest dictionary. So we got it as 0. So what we are going to do? What is the current value? 4. So it will add 4 and it will add it like this. Uh, Orange 4. Okay. Now when we got banana, so we see rest key, we have to add a banana as a key. Okay, if it already exists, doesn't matter. It will not throw an error. Rest dot get the key, banana. In this result, do we have banana? Yes. What is its value? 5. So we got 5. And what is the current value? It's 2. So 5 plus 2, 7. And finally, we will get like this. So here also you can do the same thing. Okay. Here what will be the thing? Res word is equals to res dot get word 0 plus 1. So you can also do like, okay, so please give it a try, do some dry run, because it's not like everything cannot spoon feed you. I can teach you the basics, but the hard work you have to do it, okay, on your own. Okay. So now the next question that we can solve is, given a list of words, you have to group them into into a dictionary where the key is the sorry, where the key is the first letter. Okay. So what I want to say is, let's suppose we have a words. Okay, we have a list of words. Okay. If you don't have a list of word, you have a string. How you can convert it into list? Word, the string dot split. Okay, that we have already seen in the first question. Banana. Okay, and then we have cherry. Okay, then we have apricot. Maybe. Okay. Then we have blueberry, or I can say berry, cherry berry. Okay, so you have to list the words, group them into a dictionary where the key is the first letter. So apple and apricot should be in a one group because the first letter is same. Banana and berry should be in the same group because first letter is same. Cherry is, is a single member in that group. Okay, so I think you have understood. We have to return a dictionary. So key will be A, and there will be list apple, apricot. B is the key. There will be a list banana and berry. Then C will be a key, and it will the value will be a list, so it will be cherry. Okay, so how the result will look like, let me just show you. um, the result will look like this. Okay, so first letter is A, and what are the values that we are going to store? First will be apple, and we also have one more fruit which is just one word which is starting with A, apricot. Then we have, let's suppose, B. Okay, so B for B, we are having berry, and we have also banana. We also have banana. Okay. Then we have C, and C contains uh, comments. It looks very strange. Okay. So we have a list which will be containing just one thing. So A contains apple and apricot a group, B contains berry and banana group, C contains cherry, which is the group. Okay. So how we can solve it? Please give it a try. If you are not able to do it, I will do it. So I hope you have tried it. So let's go to whiteboard and let's see what we can do. Okay. So we have basically a list which is having apple, uh, berry, cherry. We have apricot. We have one more thing. We have now. We have banana. We have banana. Okay. So now initially what we can do, we can create an empty dictionary. Okay, and first word we got this apple, because we will iterate over the list. What is the first word? A. So we will see whether A exists in this dictionary or not. No, A is not in this dictionary. So what we are going to do is we will create something like this. Let's suppose res is the name of dictionary. I think now you are knowing it. So res is equals to the first letter. What is the first letter? It is A. Okay. How we will get the first letter? Zeroth index here. Okay. So res A. Okay. Is equals to, currently we don't have anything. Okay, so what we can do, we can create a empty list and we can just add the apple. Okay, now we go to berry. Okay, so how our dictionary now will look like. Okay, our dictionary, the updated dictionary will look like this. Okay, A, and it will be containing a list which will be containing a apple. First one. Now we went to the second element, which is berry. Okay, so what is the first character? It is B. Does our dictionary contains B as a key? No. So what we are going to do is res B is equals to berry. So our updated dictionary will look like this. Simple. Now coming to third one, cherry. Same, cherry doesn't also exist, so I will add it. Okay, I want to show the first repetition. Apricot. Apricot, the first letter is A. Do we have in our dictionary A as a key? Because whenever you search in the dictionary, it's searched by the key only. Okay. Apricot A is in the dictionary. So we will just append it. We will not add completely. So we will just append it. Okay. So in the existing list, we will take the existing list. Okay. We will take the existing list. How we can get it? Res dot get A. It will give us the existing list. If it gets the if we get the existing list, we will just append the uh, value, which is apricot. Okay, we'll just append the apricot here. Okay, I will see. I will show you how we can do it in the code. But now it will append the apricot here. Okay. Now if you see the banana, banana is not means B. B is not in the dictionary, or it is. It is in the dictionary. So again, we will just append it like this. Okay. And finally we will have a dictionary like this, which will be A group, B group, and C group. Simple. Okay, so let's see in the code how you can do it. Okay, sorry for my bad handwriting, but I don't want to waste time. Good handwriting. So we have a dictionary like this. Okay, so initially we created a dictionary like this. So what we have to do is we have to iterate over the words. So for word in words, what is the first letter that we have to search? So what is the first letter? Okay, so letter first letter you can get it like word zeroth index. Okay, word zeroth index, this will first letter. Okay, so first of all you have to extract whether a list exists or not. Okay, so whether a list exists or not in the dictionary. So dictionary is res dot get, search for this first letter. If you don't have it, return an empty list, because now the value is not just a string or integer or something else. We want a list. If we have that character in our dictionary, it's good. Otherwise, give me an empty dictionary. Once I got the empty dictionary, I will append it. List dot append, and I will append the word. And finally, I have to also store it back. Okay. So for first letter is equals to that new list that we have created. Simple. That's all. Okay. If I print the rest, it should be like this. We got apple. For A, we got apple and apricot. For B, we got banana and berry. For C, we got cherry. Okay. Super simple. Okay. Um, should I reiterate it over again? So what we are doing is, if you see this example, at zeroth index. Okay. First letter we got K. Okay. So this was the first step, which was how we can get the first letter. Now second, if we are trying to find, so initially the dictionary will be empty. So the dictionary will be empty. So do we have A in the dictionary? No. So in that case, just give me an empty list. So give me an empty list, and I will append the word in that empty list. So I got a empty list, and this whole word, okay, apple, I will append it. So the list will become apple. Okay, and at the end I'm storing it, res first letter, I'm storing it in the dictionary. So the dictionary, how I can store it in the dictionary? Res a, because this is going to my key, and this list, let's suppose we store it in lst, this list. So now this will become apple, sorry, not apple, will become a, and it will be storing a list which will be containing apple. Okay, cool. Now let's suppose we got apricot. The first letter again, the first letter again is a. In our list, in our dictionary, do we have apple? Yes, we have. Sorry, we have a. Yes, we have a. The first letter we have a. So get me the old list. So this is the first letter we got at for apricot. The first letter is a. The list res dot get first letter. So if you see in the dictionary for this first letter, we have a list. So this lst will now contain this list. Okay. If it doesn't exist, give me an empty list. If it exists, give me that old list. Okay. And then we are appending the word. So we will append the word, and this will become apricot. Apricot. Okay. And now what this line will do? It will just store it. So res, what is the first letter? A is equals to this list, lst. And now this original list will become, original list will grow, and it will also store apricot. Okay. This comes. I think this much explanation is enough. Please give it a try. Just have a try run and all. You will definitely understand. Okay. And it is not good practice to store these variables. If we can replace it, it's much better. Okay. So because they take some space, and it's no need of storing it. Same. It's the same thing. So this was one of the question, which is a good question. Okay. Um, what else you can do? Is there any other way to do it? Yeah. Guess we have already. What we can do is, mm, we can use default dict and all, but no. I think this much is enough. You don't have to focus much more on default dict and set default and all, because I think this is not, that is not required. It will just make you confused, and that is also wrong. So this much is enough. Okay. So in this whole thing, we have seen lots of things regarding the uh, regarding set and dictionary. So in the, I will upload all the codes in this repo. So here there will be a repo called Python list set and dictionary masterclass. I will definitely upload it, and it will be you can just give a look at it. Okay, and you can just go and get it. So if you have any doubts about set and dictionary, you please feel free to add in the comment. I will definitely look into it. And this is my channel. If you like this video, or if you find this video a bit valuable, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.